According to freedictionary.com, conscription is compulsory enrollment, especially for the armed forces. Conscription was first introduced in 1916 during World War I, but was aborted right after war. Britain mainly relied on volunteers for war. However, as they entered a larger scale in warfare, they could not keep up with only 875,000 men. They had no choice but to introduce the Military Training Act, which required men between ages of 20 and 23 to join the army. Conscientious objectors are a group of people who believe that violence is not acceptable under any circumstances. Although there are different types of conscientious objectors, they are generally against violence under any conditions, including when violence is used against them or their loved ones. Personally, I would fight for my country because if you lose the war, it is very likely that you will either be taken prisoner or executed. There are a lot of problems that come with legalizing conscientious objection. Firstly, people will try to use this as an excuse so they do not need to risk their lives, even if it means fighting for their own country. There aren't many people out there who can say no to violence under any circumstances. For example, if you could save your mother from a murderer by killing them, would you do it? There aren't many people who can say that they would just sit there and watch their own mother die. Secondly, it isn't fair to those who are risking their lives and going to war while others stay back and work and rest and save. It's not just about taking part in action and killing people. An argument in debate.org says that the military does not entail only fighting, combat, and weaponry. Rather, it also entails scientific research and such. Therefore, pacifists should also have another option other than engaging in combat. Pacifist is another term for conscientious objectors. Therefore, people should not have been able to object to conscription, not only because it isn't fair to the soldiers who are going to war, but because there are no justifiable reason not to go to war and fight for the well-being of the country. Those who either physically cannot or do not believe in violence can volunteer for specialized parts of the army, such as field doctors, scientists, cooks, engineers, and other roles. These roles would not go against their moral belief not to kill others, and it would not violate their right to have this moral belief.